Okay. So, have you ever wondered why, when you mix red, green and blue together as paint, they don't do the same thing as they would do if you were mixing coloured lights? Now I could at this point demonstrate this with some coloured lights like this, but unfortunately the camera really doesn't like flashing lights around. It doesn't know quite what to do with them, so I have to describe this the old-fashioned way with a diagram. Yay! So when you mix red and blue together as light, they make magenta. When you mix blue and green together as light, they make cyan. And when you mix red and green together, they make yellow. So why, when we do it with red and blue in paint, do we get purple? And when we mix blue and green, we get this kind of tealy colour. And when we mix red and green together, we get kind of poo brown. This is what you get in a baby's nappy. It'd be a healthy baby, but you still wouldn't want to see it all the same. So what happens there? Let's see if we can demonstrate this with my iPad, if I can get that leaning against the... Let's put that torch down for a minute. Stop it. Okay. I can find that torch again in a minute. So if I hold the iPad up there, look, all the finest technology, and I move the red and green sliders up, you make this lovely yellow. Now if I move those both down to about halfway, you're getting that nappy colour. Yeah. And if I do this with the blue and green, oh, wrong way, dummy. There's your tealy colour, because they're sort of like half volume at the moment, and if I turn them all the way up, there's the cyan. And red and blue all together, they make white. Red and blue make the magenta, and if we turn those down, you get purple. Yep. That's basically what's happening. What we're doing is we're turning down the volume on these colours. We're turning down the volume, or the amount of available light, by using these filters that we call paint, and we get these darker colours instead of these bright colours. And if I introduce a torch here, I can hopefully return this one to cyan by increasing the amount of light. I can turn this one into a sort of magenta, hopefully. Yeah, more or less. Camera doesn't like it very much. And this one to yellow. You see that? Yeah, kind of. So if you increase the amount of light that's shone on these little sections here, what you're doing is enabling more of it to go through the filter and come back at you, which and by doing so, it's turning up the visible volume of the colour, and enabling you to see cyan instead of that, or yellow instead of nappy. So there you go. They are the same colours, but they're turned down. They are colours that have essentially been reduced in available light by using paint, which is kind of filter. Anyway, thought you might find that useful or helpful.